confidential. Here's a brief look at ISO 27001, the International Standard for Information System Management. And it goes pretty deep as well into different tenets of information security. And who uses this? Well, international companies use that. Here's another standard. Now, this standard is the PCI DSS, which is Payment Card Industry. And they're going to have to be compliant with some portion of the PCI. And this deals with people who are taking payments and information from clients or customers to give out products or services. So you'll see that PayPal is compliant with this. Facebook is compliant with this. Different federal organizations in other countries, international organizations who take credit cards are compliant with this. And the things that it covers is the point of sale devices, the merchant, and then the back end of their systems that take the credit cards. And it deals with things like how long are they going to keep the customer information? Where is it going to be stored? Is it going to be stored separate from the point of sale device? Is it secure? How much information are they going to keep? How are they going to protect that information once they do keep it? And as you can see, since Google does actually take credit card information online, they do have a merchant accounts, they have to be compliant with PCI. And they're telling you, here's how we are compliant with this particular standard. And this goes the same for Facebook and PayPal or any other very large chain has to be compliant with this. And it's not just in the United States, but it's all over the world. Very important standard. Now here's another one. This one is called HIPAA, or the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act of 1996. That's where this particular standard comes from. It came from an actual law in the US. It covers things like patient records. Who can access your patient records? Did the patient give authorization to other people to access those records? You know, that's very personal information, because what if the patient is terminal? What if that patient has AIDS and it might affect their job? What if that patient doesn't want parts of their family to know that they have some sort of an illness? Sarbanes-Oxley. And it's mandatory for certain financial institutions that are dealing in securities. I know it's a really big deal in places that deal with the stock market. To give you an example of the types of controls that they have is making sure that anybody who accessed critical systems that have financial information of clients, it's tracking everyone who got on or off the system. Here's another standard called SAS 70. This is also dealing with financial controls. Financial institutions mainly do this, but there are recently some other organizations that use it as well.